Hey, 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 here's Captain K. Ahoy, landlubbers, and welcome back again. This is Captain Concept playing Factorio. And as you can see, since the last episode, I placed down a few more tiles of concrete, so the factory looks nice and tidy. Also, in the last episode, I set up these bits and bobs, so we now have the creation of solar panels and accumulators, which we're gonna rely on more and more. We have turrets automated. We have moved the whole pipe production up here, which then allows us to create engines, and with those engines, you've guessed it, we could finally set up trains. Let's run over here. Woot woot! Coal train coming in. Yes! So, last episode I was facing a power problem with running out of coal. As you can see, the former outpost down there is completely gone. I removed all of that. And this coal patch here I wanted to reserve as a, well, reserve patch. But now we have coal coming in from that train, and we just missed it. Let's grab the next one. Actually, it's only one. So let's hop on the coal train and see where it's taking us. I love riding trains. So we got a gate here, lay down all of those tracks to get to this coal patch up here. Yes, I could run that through all of my base, but I think it's nicer and like this. Also, if we look at the map, our plans are to wall off this section here using those lakes as a natural protection. Then we're gonna fight all of these aliens, basically claiming all of that land. We then have a little coal patch up here and here, which will need those tracks. And then we're slowly try to fight our way over here, claim all of this land. We got a little oil up here, then this huge copper patch. Fight this big nest over here until we can finally wall off a section here, I guess. That'll give us all of that to expand, although the base will stay like this for a while. And then we'll slowly make our way down here. Eventually we want to wall off a huge section like this with all of that water in our back. And then we start to expand down here. So the train station right now is built in a way. Let's ride back actually. Woohoo! The train station is built in such a way. Right now the trains are coming in from this way. But when you look at those tracks, we also gonna have an exit here, where the trains will come in from this side, then deliver their goods on all of these stations, loop back around here and head down again. That means these tracks that we have right here are for all of these patches up here. So we're gonna extend this for all of these goods. And the second way where they're gonna drive in the station is from down here. Once we've claimed all of this, trains are gonna come in from this direction. Also, with all the nice concrete tiles, I think it's about time to pretty this up. So let's do a little time lapse on that. And it's done. We're pretty much out of concrete now, but I think it looks a lot nicer like this. I think for now we go with that. And now let's focus on some other things. Well, we just ran out of concrete here, but with our lights and rail cell, with the research done, we now can set up those rail lights. So let's do the rail signals here and the rail chain signals here. They're all going to be put in the same chest, but are limited to 1 stack each. I think that should be enough for now, or maybe because I do need more rail signals. Let's do it like this. Like that. Right, so this is up and running. It looks a little nicer like that. As soon as we get more concrete, we'll also do that, and then eventually fill out the main bus. But now let's focus on expansion. I think we do want to get into robots, and for that we're gonna need flight. And for that we're gonna need the electric engine, so let's get that research started. Because then once we have roboports, even personal roboports, it's gonna make building a lot easier, because then we can use blueprints, which will also make it easier to use the turret creep technique to attack. We need to start to wall off this section, attack those aliens, so let me prepare for that, and I'll be right back. Alright. And I'm almost ready for the big attack. I decided to quickly research shotgun shell damage. It only costs 50 science packs, but with all of the signs set up in place now, without modules, without beacons, but look at that speed. Here's the research. And it's almost speeding from the left to the right. So this is the science loop, the sign setup finished like that. And to further speed it up, I can then place beacons here and here to make it even faster. Should I need to make it even more faster, I could expand the loop, but for now I think that's quite good. So I've grabbed a few turrets, grabbed a few walls, and then head to the attack. Excellent, so right now my turrets have a bigger reach than the worms. So let's use that to our advantage. There goes big worm number 1. And here goes big worm number 2. Mission success. And like this, the first part of our mission is complete. This section here is walled off together with that. That should keep us safe from any attacks from this side. And now to the next challenge. This nest here is a little bit bigger, but it doesn't have worms, so should be fairly easy. If you use the turret creep technique, always place down a few turrets behind the line, because it can save your life. So as soon as you aggro them, they will swarm towards you. Let's do a little manual action here. Oh, there is a worm somewhere. Or is it just the spitters? I think it was just the spitters. And we're done. So let me progress a little further, clean up that, and I'll be right back. And here we are again. Yeah! I finished cleaning off the alien plague from my ground. Now it's mine because I walled off this section over here, cleaned all of the alien nests around here, and built another wall there, which gives us all of that territory for our use. We'll certainly grab those coal patches, that bit of copper, extend the rail line around here. But also, with all of that space that we now have, we can start to build our solar arrays. So in order to rely less on coal, I figured out a layout that should comply with an optimal ratio of solar panels to accumulators. Someone did in a forum post did excellent math about this. I'm gonna post a link in the description where he basically explains how much more solar panels that one needs so they can charge the accumulators, and then when the light goes down provide enough energy while still running the factory. So if you're into math, check this out. For me, I came up with a number of 64 solar panels and 52 accumulators. That's the optimal ratio for me. And it's gonna look like this. Yeah, place everything down here. And as you can see, this is now half done. It's totally symmetrical, therefore tileable. Let's finish her up. And also I wanted a design that's easy to build while having to run around, because right now I don't have any robo ports, so I'll have to build it manually. So I wanted something that's easy to build manually. Just like that. So let's remove, I think it's those and that. Fill in the rest with solar panels. Copy everything from the other side, like this. And the finishing touch, place those in the corner. And then with those big electric pole, they will exactly power up the light. And with this, I have space to run around those poles, and I will have space to run in between those solar panel accumulator cells. So like this, that, one here, and that's it, basically. Let me place down a big electric pole here. It will go like that. Place down the light in the corner, and we're done. So let's check on our power now. We have a total charge of 340 megajoule, and the solar panel are going back, and then the accumulator should kick in. Excellent. Also, let's very quickly fill in those lakes. I love the new landfill that comes with 0.13 or more here. Perfect. And that gives us another patch as soon as we have the solar panels. Previously you had to build around all of the lakes like that. Now you can just use landfill. It's amazing. Now there's one more thing left to do. So I love how the base is now nicely bright lit. There's one more thing to do, and that's we need those electric engines. We need that for the next research, which is robotics. But before we head into that, let me get one more research started, and that's the circuit network, because in the next episode we're gonna hook up the oil processing to the circuits as well as creating smart train loaders. So let's get that going. And let's place down a tank here. I already prepared everything. I'm gonna place it like this. And the chemical plant sitting around here. Let's connect that to the heavy oil where we happen to have some. Fabulous. And let's set this to the production of lubricant. Out of poles, let's create one for now. There we go. Lubricant is being produced. One pipe runs over here, down there to the production of the electric engine units, which has just started. Fabulous. Just is limited. And the other line from the lubricant tank is running down here. Still we'll have to connect it through this, then it goes through our main bus, over a notch down here, and then it'll go into all of these factories that will produce the advanced belts. So everything is falling together nicely. Our base now is nice and secure. We have double walls here, placed down a hell of a lot more turrets. This one is, I call it inner perimeter, is still in place in case they break through here or here. This wall. Oh, and research has already finished. Awesome. So let's start with the research of robotics. Where was I? Yeah, so with the inner perimeter, in case they break through here, we'll double up this wall, and down here with this oil patch over here we might try out the new flamethrower turrets on this perimeter, because right now I get most attacks here, but we'll see about that. I'd be happy if you tune in next time when Captain Concept plays Factorio. I hope you like this let's play so far. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. If you like this episode, please let me know by smacking the like button. If you haven't, subscribe or I'll make you walk the plank. And be sure to always have a hand's width of water on your keel. Arr!